Hey everyone, this is Stevie Richards, and welcome back to, wait a minute, don't welcome. This is the first video we're doing at this particular location, our new residence. We have a nice little built-in studio here, and actually right behind me is the home gym area. But now we're really blessed in the new residence to have a garage gym area. And that's kind of what this video is all about, because today we are going to actually take a look at two all-in-one trainers, and we're really excited about that. And we got a lot of comments from the release of a new all-in-one trainer from Force USA, and then it made the decision with a different factor with one that's been around for a little bit from Force USA. Let's go right here and let's talk about this. We have the new Force USA G15. Now, before we get into that, I want to talk about the naming conventions. We open up here, Shop All Products. We have our G3. We had that for well over a year. That's a great all-in-one trainer, very affordable, very budget conscious, but also came with a lot of stuff. Maybe the best bang for your buck in that price range in the lineup. The G9, and then here's where the naming conventions kind of change. The G10 Pro, that's the plateletted version of the G15. G6 stays the same, G12 stays the same, G15 Pro and G20 Pro. G20 used to be just the G20, now it's G20 Pro. These are the two items right here that's causing a little bit of confusion for the sake of the G15 was released, the G15 Pro. We're just going to call it the 15 and the 20 for now for the sake of this video. And now people are a little confused because two things changed. The G15 came out and then something happened to the G20. Now we're going to go to the G15 here. Now I want to talk about price. We're not going to say the exact price because the prices, especially since 2020 and now even into 2022, they can fluctuate, they can change. But as of January 27th, 2022, this is the price of the G15 Pro. Here's where the confusion starts. This is the price of the G20 Pro. So right now, at the time of this recording, we have two items with the same price. That could cause a little bit of confusion. These things are both, they're not cheap, and these are high quality all-in-one trainers. So these are pro trainers. So that's why I think they wanted to change it to the pro lineup. So first and foremost, let's start with G20 because I have quite a few videos on the G20, including an updated review when I went out to the headquarters to check out the G10 and the G15. So the G20 here is at this price, and right now at this time, they're giving away a free gift. And we have an upgrade here with the lat row station upgrade where you can do pull downs, rows, dips, and it has an additional 289-pound weight stack, which is a 1-to-1 cable pulley ratio. Something to keep in mind. Make a mental note of that because that's a little bit of a difference between this and the 15. The upgrade kits are also different between the 20 and the 15. So let's go down here and let's take a look at what we have as far as the G20 is an 11-to-1. Now, I want to say one thing about the G20. We're going to come back up to the top with the pictures. If there was a word to describe the G20, in my estimation from using it, for most people, it may be this word, overkill. Because as you see here, there's a globe grip chin-up bar and a multi-grip chin-up bar, and there's the multi-grip in the front. But now you're seeing a globe grip on this side and another one on that side. So it has 3 pull-up bars. It's a beast. It's just a beast as far as having like a boot camp in your garage gym, or if you want this in your fitness studio with multiple people working out on it at once. Now you can do that with the 15, but you can't have 3 people doing pull-ups or any kind of movements with the pull-up bars all at once. That was something like kitchen sink level throwing stuff at the G20. Now let's pay attention to this picture because you have the monolifts. You also have a leg press attachment. Keep another mental note because there's a difference between the 20 and the 15 with that. And there's another difference right here, the VersaPad for like hip thrust and other things. Even I use that as a seat to do shoulder presses. As the VersaPad, you can use a ton of different stuff. You can see right here, there's like a calf block or kind of like a squat block right here on the bottom. There's band pegs built into it right here. There's a ton of stuff that you get with the G20 base model. And of course, you have two, I can never do this, two 289-pound weight stacks. Here's one of them right here. And they are 1-to-1, meaning that if you have 100 pounds, that is a true 100-pound weight resistance that you're getting on the weight stack. So 289 pounds, 2 stacks, that's pretty badass right there. So there's the other side. You have weighted plate holders right here. Now, I'm not sure about the spacing. One thing I looked at with the G15, they had 4 plate holders, but they were spaced in such a way that the bumper plates fit with space in between the bumper plates. And if you know about bumper plates, they're very thick. I knew that with the G3. I fit a lot less plates on the G3 plate loaded trainer because of the bumper plates. So we're going to have a video comparing bumpers to standard rubberized Olympic plates. We have both in the garage gym, so look for that video. But this has right here 5, so plenty of storage. So when you put the G20 in your home or garage gym, you can store the attachments here. You can store your plates. You can put the leg press on there, the VersaPad. It can all be stored within that footprint. So you get a lot of value in a well, not a small footprint, but here's the footprint right here. Basically, you have 75 inches high, or 75 inches wide from globe grip to globe grip, which is right there in line with the Smith bar, 91 inches high, 40 inches of interior working space. That's pretty good. But for me, with an apartment gym that I used to have, I couldn't go 91 inches, it would hit the ceiling. Now in this apartment and the garage gym, we have, I think, 10 or 12 foot ceilings. So I think it's 12 feet as a matter of fact. So the G20 could fit, we're not going to bring it in here. That's what the garage is for. It will fit in the garage very easily. That height element of the G15 or the G20 it may be the deciding factor. The one deciding factor out of it, you stop right there and go, okay, neither one of these work or one or the other. So measure your space. I'm going to say it again. We actually have a video. I might put a card up. We measure the space. So measure your space. Use whatever you can before you get a thing like this delivered, because man, this is, you can't disassemble this thing easily and then try to, they'll take it back, but it's not easy once this thing is assembled or once it gets delivered. You got to have it picked up and then, trust me, just measure. How's that? I'm having flashbacks and nightmares of past products I've measured, not for, should I say, and I was like, oh man, I got to send this back. I got to take it apart and I got to send it back. So I'm reliving a nightmare. So let's go to the G15. Now, right away, we're going to notice right here, 1 multi-grip pull-up bar, not 3. That's fine. That's all I've ever had. Unless you have multiple people working out all at once and you're making money that way, this isn't going to be much of a negative for you. Here we have 4 plate holders right here. Like I said, the spacing enables me to put the biggest bumper plates on here and not have things overlap. So that's really good right there. Let's look at some more pictures. We have now the redesign here with 2 weight charts right here, and then we have the weight stacks. Now I want to talk about the cable pulley system, which I talked about on the overview. They put the pulley system on the outside, so it's easier to assemble, it's easier to put the cables together, and also it's easier to maintain and service because it's not within any kind of channel. It literally runs right here on the outside of the G15. So you're kind of getting an upgraded design even from the G20. There's a lot of elements with the G15, including the cable pulley ratios, which I think are really neat and really well done. Now let's go right here. You see the weight stacks. Also the dip handles right here, you can see them right here, are the redesigned dip handles. And if you saw a past video where I did it on the MyRack dip handles, the thing was like 16 pounds. It was heavy, it was cumbersome. These have a smaller footprint and are designed really, really well. So here we have the collars on the side. There's a profile view of this. Let's see if we can get any kind of, see, it has a little bit of a, kind of a little bit of a pyramid shape or whatever. I probably got that shape wrong. We're going to talk about these. You see it has two hooks right here for the cable pulley ratios. We're going to get into that. That's really neat right there. There's a close-up right there of the dip handles. I really like the design of that. Narrow grip, wider grip, really nice. Suspension training ring. There's the cable system. There's multi-grip pull-up. More laser etching on the 15 as opposed to like the 3, the 6, the 9, and the 12. So let's go here. I want to go down here. It's an 8-in-1 as opposed to 11-in-1. Okay, here we go. Dual integrated 285-pound weight stacks. Okay, but here we have interchangeable 2-to-1 and 4-to-1 cable ratios. So the G20's got a 1-to-1, and that's all it's got. People be like, that's great. That's a great value. But when I was doing delt raises on the 20, I found myself having a lot of trouble trying to get it light enough for that kind of movement. So if you want lighter movements, the 2-to-1 and 4-to-1 give you a lot more range, in my opinion, to do lighter cable movements. Now, some people love having, the 1-to-1 and that's it. I've worked out in our apartment gym. 1-to-1's great. I get a great feel from it. So I can appreciate the 1-to-1, but I feel like the functionality, expansion of the functionality with a 2-to-1 and 4-to-1 cable pulley ratio is a nice touch. And also it's very modular in my opinion. So I like that. Also we have, it's professional grade right here. And we have 11 gauge structured rolled tubing. People were talking about how they wanted that. So I think that's something right there that people wanted. Also 2x2 uprights. That's a spec people wanted. Now you can see optional upgrade kit available. Now this is where if you made the mental note about the G20 with the leg press, here in the G15, the base model does not include the leg press attachment. So let's go right here to the upgrade kit. Comes with the TV mount, comes with an upgraded pair of handles, comes with not custom shelving, but you can customize the shelving to store stuff, attachments, adjustable dumbbells, like I have the power blocks, kettlebells, stuff like that. We also have jammer arms. So you're getting jammer arms here, which has been very, very much requested. As a matter of fact, we have a YouTube short. The G20 will be getting jammer arms. Not sure of the timeline, but Force USA confirmed that the G20 will be getting jammer arms for that. So if you decide to get the 20 and only want the jammer arms and you're a little patient, that could be an option for you. And there is the leg press. You also get a landmine attachment, the ankle thing, a row thing. Now, the landmine attachment comes with the 20. The landmine attachment is not included with the 15. So if you're somebody that wants to do vertical leg press, it's very important. That's something right there that comes with the G20 right now for a similar price. But if you're saying, okay, I want the leg press and I might want the jammer arms, you could be thinking G20. It's not that easy. But for me, honestly, looking at this, the shelving, obviously, you can get a TV mount for the 22. The shelving, the TV mount, the jammer arms, and the leg press kind of do it for me. And also the modularity of the cable pulleys. So that's where I'm at, like right this second. And here we have the, what it comes with, everything right here. We're going to back up to the 15 page right here. And no free gift. You're just getting what you're getting with this new G15 Pro all-in-one trainer. But this here is something with the design on the cable pulleys, the 2-to-1 and 4-to-1, and also the optional upgrade kit, which is right now the price could fluctuate, but that's something that tempts me to a great degree. Here's all the attachments that you're getting with that. So you're getting a dedicated low row plate, where before the leg press doubled as a low row foot plate. The G20 has the leg press that doubles as a low row foot plate. There we go. Whew, got it out. So you can see all the attachments here that come with it on the 15. There's quite a few. They give you a lot of hooks, because you're going to basically put the hook in there on both of these hooks. There's a lot of me saying hooks here. I put a hook in between and link these two for the 2-to-1. That way I can just have it right there and adjust as needed. Makes it much easier, in my opinion, to not get all bumbled up with that. We actually have that in the video that I did on the G15, the workout video. So it's really, really nice. So you let me know. What do you guys think when it comes to something like that? I'm a little convinced about what I want, but you let me know what you want. And a lot of people have been really talking about the G15. The G10 is a pretty good plate loaded upgrade from, say, the 3 or the 9. But I know weight stacks are very, very popular in that buy once, cry once type thing. So let me know in the comments. G15, G20, both are great. And now with the price difference, one other thing I want to say about this, and I might have to go back and look at these together. I would assume like the assembly time for the 15 would be maybe less than for the 20. So if you're going to assemble this yourself, and I do recommend using the service, they have the assembly service right here for the 20 as well as for the 15. I don't want to put stuff together anymore, but that's something to consider right there. Do you want to assemble this? Do you want to put this together? It's going to be a much more involved process on the G20 from the looks of that all-in-one trainer compared to the 15. But if you're getting the professional service, I told you on these longer videos, if you're getting the assembly service and you're not moving anytime soon, because as my one friend famously said when he got the G20, I'm not selling my house. I'm going to be buried in the house with this thing because it's not moving at all. So that's something to consider with both of these two. A little bit of a kind of a factor people don't think about. There's much more assembly time, in my opinion, looking at it with the 20 as opposed to the 15. So check it out. I hope this helped. Check out the other videos on both of these all-in-one trainers. Also, please subscribe, click the bell to get notified for all the content here on the YouTube channel. If you do decide to go with the 15 or the 20 or anything from the Force USA lineup, please use our affiliate link. See, the pitch is what I always mess up, but please, please use our affiliate link in the code bar. Jeez. You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not hitting re-record. Please use forceusa.com/Stevie. We have that affiliate link and other affiliate links in the description below. These long videos, man, it's like that thing, like you think you're speaking slower, but you're speaking too fast and thinking too fast. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for using the affiliate links and supporting the channel. And they do support the channel. We do appreciate each and every one of you out there. Most importantly, God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.